everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Ducks offense trots out there to open this game. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Terrapins offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kurt, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And completion makes it 2nd and short.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Terrapins pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Terrapins moving quickly down the field here.
Look, I realize on any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Receiver makes the grab.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a 37-yard attempt. No problem. Knocks it right through. And the game is now tied. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. First play of the drive, they went to the right. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. They come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirectional counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and first down.
And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. Makes a spectacular diving catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Empty set now. 5 wide. Second down, we're going to throw it. And this pass is on target. Caught. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 3rd and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. He's brought down out at the 46. The Terrapins come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And they pick up the first on the ground. Running through the tackle. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before they reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some.
Football comes out. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
It's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Terrapins. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He shreds the tackle.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Short pass finds the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
And here comes a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The Ducks looking to keep this drive moving. quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. Press coverage now from the secondary. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds his man. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a quick timeout call on the offense after the play. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. And completion makes it second down. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
It's an out route, the catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Offside. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. A little over 20 and finds his man. The timeout is called in important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. And the quarterback dropping back, fires it to the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Terrapins. Strong game by this quarterback. And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Terrapins pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Terrapins. And they go in front here in the 2nd half. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He's going to take off. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Handoff running right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They're going to run the option. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. That run moves the ball across the 35.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down here for this offense.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
A gain makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. This has become a scoring fest in the second half. Looks like the last team with the ball is going to win it. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. There's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The ball is caught. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. We get to the end of three. It's been a tremendous competitive battle as we check out some of the stats so far. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. So they start first and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it for a big gain. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Press coverage now from these DBs. He's found some room at the 45. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And it works. The first down to the 35. The Terrapins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. An inside deal now from the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far, 3rd and 2. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Tailback takes the handoff again. They stop it with 47, but that's enough for a first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. They'll run the option. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
No, kick it away here. And that sets up a return. The returner is brought down. It's a starter in the next drive. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise. And here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. They'll run it here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Obviously, a high-scoring game, Kirk. They just couldn't match the other guys score for score.